November 29th, 1970, Isdalen, Bergen, Norway. The valley was already known by locals as Isdalen, Death Valley, long before the fire was discovered. It was a cold, remote hiking area surrounded by steep rock faces and silence. That afternoon, a man and his two daughters walking through the rugged terrain noticed something unusual among the stones, a blackened shape, partially concealed between rocks. As they approached, the smell became unmistakable. The body of a woman lay burned almost beyond recognition. She was positioned on her back, arms slightly raised, fingers curled. Around her were melted plastic containers, a broken bottle, fragments of burned clothing, and what investigators would later identify as traces of petrol. But the most disturbing detail was not the fire. It was the absence of identity. Every label had been cut from her clothes, all identifying marks removed. Even the soles of her shoes had been scraped. It was as if someone had erased her existence with surgical precision. The autopsy revealed she had consumed a large quantity of barbiturates, sleeping pills, before the fire began. Carbon monoxide was present in her lungs, suggesting she was alive when the flames engulfed her. Officially, Norwegian authorities would later conclude suicide. But even from the beginning, the scene did not sit comfortably with investigators. Two suitcases were soon traced to a locker at Bergen railway station. Inside were wigs, multiple pairs of sunglasses, various currencies including German marks and Norwegian kroner, and clothing that had also been stripped of labels. There were no family photographs, no letters, no passport. But there was a coded notebook, a small book filled with cryptic combinations of letters and numbers. When decoded, the entries corresponded to hotel stays across Norway and parts of Europe. Dates matched locations. Locations matched aliases, because she had checked into hotels under at least 8 different names. Geneviève Lancier, Claudia Tielt, Vera Jarl, Alexia Zorna, each identity supported by forged or temporary documentation. Hotel staff later described her as elegant, well-dressed, composed. She paid in cash, always cash. She requested rooms with balconies. She often changed hotels abruptly. Witnesses recall she spoke German fluently, possibly with a southern accent. Others heard French. Some believed she understood English, but spoke it sparingly. One receptionist noted she would move furniture slightly, sometimes positioning chairs toward windows, as if observing outside activity. In several instances, she asked about hiking routes in isolated areas, including Isdalen itself, days before her body was found there. This was 1970. The Cold War was active and tense. Norway, a NATO member, had increasing strategic importance due to its proximity to the Soviet Union and its coastline facing the North Atlantic. During that same period, secret missile testing operations were being conducted along parts of the Norwegian coast. Some of the woman's recorded movements coincided geographically with these military sites. That detail, whether coincidence or not, fueled speculation that she may have been involved in intelligence gathering. Norwegian intelligence quietly investigated the possibility of espionage. International police, including Interpol, were notified. Yet no foreign government came forward to claim her. For decades, the case remained frozen, literally and figuratively. Then in the 2000s, forensic science offered new tools. Isotope analysis of her teeth suggested she likely grew up in Central Europe, possibly in the region around Germany, near the Nuremberg area, though wartime displacement patterns complicated precise conclusions. Her dental work was extensive and unusually high quality for the era, suggesting access to significant resources. A composite facial reconstruction was created. It did not trigger recognition. DNA was extracted, but again, no match in international databases provided a name. She remained officially unidentified. But here is where the mystery deepens. If this was suicide, why remove every label? Why travel under multiple identities? Why maintain coded logs of movements? Why carry wigs? Why visit locations near sensitive military infrastructure? Some argue she was a spy whose mission went wrong, perhaps double-crossed, perhaps exposed. Others believe she may have been involved in smuggling networks or clandestine courier operations. There are even theories suggesting she staged her own death. Though forensic evidence largely contradicts that possibility, the official ruling has never fully satisfied public curiosity. Psychologically, the case resonates because it challenges something fundamental: identity itself. In a modern world obsessed with documentation, surveillance, and digital footprints, how does someone exist so completely off record? No missing persons report conclusively matches her. No family has come forward. It is as if she stepped into history without a beginning and left it without an end. And perhaps that is why, more than 50 years later, the Isdal Woman still captures attention. She is not just a cold case, she is an absence, a void where a name should be. Was she truly a Cold War operative moving silently across European borders? Or was she a deeply private individual fleeing something personal and catastrophic? Why choose Isdalen, a place already nicknamed Death Valley, as the final location? Was it symbolic or practical? And if intelligence agencies did know more, would they ever reveal it? The valley remains quiet today. Hikers still pass through. The rocks remain where they were in 1970. But the question lingers in the cold Norwegian air. Who was she really? And was the Isdal Woman simply a tragic suicide, or a spy who was never meant to have a name?